Good evening, my fellow YouTubicans. We are back to the Tosa campaign, and I do need to ask what the crap is going on before we go any further. Let's get moving along here. So the last we left the campaign, I had become the Tosa Imperial Vanguard, so fighting in behalf of the Emperor, and we hold enough provinces as far as Imperial forces go to win the campaign by simply taking Edo from the shogunate. So I say we build a navy, and we take a landing force, and we do just that. I've already got the pretty powerful navy just because I've got an ironclad, I've got my Roanoke. The other ships I have are nothing special. Let's see, this is just a regular old port. So I need to find the nearest military port that I have, because that'll allow me to train better ships. I want to say it's quite a ways back here. Trading port. You know, a trading port, let's see what all I can train there. Trading port isn't that bad. Now, remember that the naval ships do cost a lot of upkeep. Right now I'm not making tremendous money. Part of it's because it's winter, and also because I've probably extended to provinces where I'm not collecting taxes. Yeah, you can see I have a lot of provinces that are exempt from tax right now, which is not exactly good. I have it on auto-managed taxes, and part of the reason that they're that way is just because the situation in those provinces, because of modernization and everything, causes that. So it would probably be smart of me to drive like any kind of research that's going to increase the happiness. This one says it's going to increase the modernization, which is actually going to decrease my happiness. It's going to add to my economic growth. That one is all about Ishin Shishi, I think. And this one's about Geisha. Now, +1 of the Daimyo's honor wouldn't be a bad deal. -10 to the construction of farms, that's not going to help. That one reduces administration costs, which is never a bad thing. Now this one will give me +2 to clan-wide repression. So that is probably going to be what I want to research next. Because the repression will allow me to tax my provinces heavier and keep them repressed. So that is definitely going to be the way to go. Now, I am training a wooden frigate right now, and let's see, I think I've got a Kasuga, an ironclad, and if I get, I think another frigate, a Kasuga, and a kite, and that would give me a pretty powerful navy, and a pretty balanced one at that. So let's train up another wooden frigate on the next turn. Alright, so we're just going to end several turns and get ready for the invasion of Edo, and let my army rest where it's at. I could go there by land, and it would be fun. Looks like the Josei are going to declare war on me. That's fine. I don't care. I just want to finish this campaign, though, so that I can show you other campaigns, because there's lots of fun ones. And also, this is because I'm the Vanguard, all of these clans are just going to start declaring war on me. At least the shogunate clans will start declaring war on me. Not so much the imperial clans, but it's possible sometimes that this clan wants a peace treaty.
Of matters of import.
Might as well. They want a military alliance because I'm the Vanguard, which I will be glad to take. So in any case, like I was saying, they're all turning against me, but what I'm worried about is one of the imperial clans going to the shogunate and all of a sudden unbalancing everything. Now look, the filthy shogunate itself has declared war on me, so bring it, you bunch of stinking rat turds. You're about to be taught a lesson. Now I think my navy's already strong enough to get the job done, to be honest, but I want to make things a little more grandiose. So that's why I'm training up the little bit of extra navy. Now let's train a Kasuga and a Chiton. So in 3 turns I'll have all the navy and then some that I need. I'll come over here and pick up the army of the Vanguard, which is this army right here, which is going to be more than powerful enough to get the job done. These parrot guns are getting ranked up rather nicely. And I'll keep that one army of mine that I train. It's not super big, but I'll keep it back just in case a landing force comes around. And actually, that reminds me, I probably should keep a navy around just in case there's a landing force. So I may train up like a further 1 or 2 ships after I set sail with my invasion fleet, just to make sure that in case a landing force comes, I would have enough navy to have a good chance of sinking it. Because there is a very good chance that there will be some landing forces headed my way. Clan joins my enemies, don't really care. Trade route raided, don't really care.
Your order, sir.
Excellent. Let's end a couple more turns so that we can get in position to knock out the Shogunate. So I hope you all have enjoyed this campaign. I know it's not quite over yet. There should hopefully there'll be a good battle at Edo. I'm not sure that there will be, and I'm also kind of hoping for a good naval battle too. The last campaign I played, I did see an enemy ironclad sailing around. That would be fun to give me a little bit of challenge. The next campaign, I know I can change it now, but in the next campaign I'll put it on the hard battle difficulty. I don't so much enjoy the hard campaign difficulty. I think the campaign is pretty fun to play as it is, and when you put it on the hard battle difficulty, that usually kind of, I think, ups it to where it's challenging enough, but not ridiculous with the number of cheats that the computer gets.
Yes.
Okay, I've got all my ships, so I've got a Kasuga and 2 wooden frigates. I'm going to have a powerful, powerful navy indeed. I know that there could probably be a more powerful navy that you can train, but mine is going to be pretty potent. And I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a ton of fun. So I do probably want to have a few more boats around just in case. I need to ward off, like I said, a small invasion fleet. There is 1 Chiton class training still, and I'll plop another Kasuga and a Chiton there. And that'll leave me enough navy. It's not like a lot, but it's a few ships. With enough firepower, then I can have a decent chance of, sinking some kind of enemy fleet, especially if I stay close to one of my trade ports. Because if you get into a battle near your trade ports, or your military ports, you get to have the coastal defenses come to the aid of your ships, and it's a very powerful tool in helping to fend off larger enemy navies with a smaller navy. Look, right there, sure enough, is a landing force right off Izu, so we want to keep an eye on it. My foreign veteran increased in rank, which is sweet. So let's go take care of that. So I can either make him better, it says +5 to agent chance of success, +1 to resolve when supervising recruitment. Or I can improve his sabotage in single combat, which I'll do just in case I need to use that whenever we get to where we're headed.
At your command.
I'm going to go ahead and get this army ready to embark. We'll move them out, and then we'll bring my agent. Train troops, and I believe this is my Ishin Shishi. I will use him to repress the populace here, so that I can keep this this place under control. Alright, so I've loaded the boats here. I just need to get the rest of my navy in position, which is going to take 1 more turn. Looks like we are going to be in good shape here. And the invasion fleet was off of Izu, which I believe is a little further over here, yes. And that is an Edo invasion fleet. So and that's a pretty big army. They put it with 1 boat, so that ought to be hilarious. I will try and sink it on my way. Let's go ahead and end 1 more turn, and we should be getting on to some interesting action. It doesn't look like the computer's prepared quite enough navy to face off with me, which is going to work to my favor. Now, I do hope they have like a navy somewhere, just so that we can have like a fun naval battle. And in my next campaign, I'll make sure to build some torpedo. Whoa, that was another big Josei invasion force I saw back there too, and I don't recall where it was. I know you all will because you're watching the video and you can stop it. But okay, they turned back. I need to find that Josei fleet. I don't want that thing landing behind my lines because they had a massive army embarked. I need to pay closer attention when I see those things. I don't see a Josei fleet around my shores. Okay, yeah, well, we'll have to keep our eyes open. I'm going to go ahead and start sailing around Key
Ready for orders.
and
Drop anchor.
over towards Edo. It's going to take a few turns. And hopefully I get this repression thing, well, I will get it researched before my battles take place, and that should just help my income pop up as well. I just saw a big army there, but I gotta pay closer attention. I didn't notice that one either. Don't know if it's mine or if it's one of my allies. I don't believe it was a Josei army. Okay, the Josei fleet is around Izu too, but it's only one boat. That's a pretty big risk to load up a full stack army on one boat. I've done it before when I knew there was no danger, but definitely a big risk. But at least I know they're both in front of me, and I can take them out before they get to my shores. Alright, we'll just keep on trucking here.
Our voyage is done.
Satsuma have quite a few ships about, and so do some of my allies, so even if another boat were to get around there, it's probably going to get attacked. I'm wondering who the vanguard of the shogunate is too. Yeah, look, there's the Josei bombarding one of my ports. The Josei is actually a fun clan to play as, and it's a very real possibility that I'll be playing as them whenever I decide to do another campaign. So Nagato got bombarded. I have a lot of trade routes getting raided, which is typical in this setting of the game. Let's repair costs. Alright, so I'm going to repair that trading port. I do have my little navy down here. It's not much, but we could go up here and attack this Sendai fleet. That way we can get them out of the way. And it looks like there's an Aizu boat there as well that hopefully we can take out. And that is one of my allies.
Sir.
Alright, so there's an Edo, couple of boats for the Edo right here on my trade route, so I'm going to go ahead and knock them out. I'm guessing that Josei fleet is going to try and skirt around me. I'm not going to let them do that. I would show you this battle, but honestly this is going to be a pretty worthless battle to show you because their ships are already thrashed. None of my boats even took any damage, which is about right. Okay, so we're good for this turn. Let's go ahead and end that turn. My allies aren't really doing a lot to help ward the people off. Well, there we go. See, I should complain more. It helps. The Satsuma just knocked someone off my trade route. And they just left my trade route. So did they. I'm going to chase them down, actually. Yeah, look, they just ran around me. I'll go kill them, though, and then continue on my way. Oh, there's the Edo invasion fleet, too. We might get a 2-for-1 here. 2 invasion fleets killed in one turn. Here they are. So they've got a wooden frigate, and if I auto-resolve, chances are they're going to kill some of my weaker boats, and I don't want that to happen, so I'm actually going to fight this battle.